My name's Elray, and I'm a loser. Growing up since the time I was about 10 years old, I acted like somebody I wasn't. Whether that was to try to fit in or to try to stand out. I would lie to my friends, family members, teachers, random people. I used to take advantage of the people that actually cared for me. I would sneak out at all times of the night, at any time of the week, doing anything to look hard, not realizing that everyone looked at me like a punk. Growing up, I was also super insecure about my weight. By the time I was 13, I already weighed about 190 pounds. I would always keep my shirt on in the locker rooms and put my PE shirt over my regular shirt. If you know, you know. No matter what weather or setting I was in, I tried to wear a hoodie to cover up my weight. I used to lie and make stories up to make myself look tough or cooler than I actually was. When I was 14, I started hanging out with the wrong group of people just for the image of looking tough and cool. I had a hard time fitting in with the kids that I went to school with, so I guess the way I tried to make friends was lying about who I was. That also played a big role on why I played the tough guy act in school. I didn't want to get picked on for my weight. I used sports as my outlet to create friends and stay out of trouble. So by the time I was 5 years old till 13, I was in a sport. Staying eligible for the basketball team or for the football team or for baseball was the only thing that got me through middle school. As a kid, I struggled with a lot of depression. The number one way I used to hide my emotions was making people laugh at school. Yeah, I was him, the class clown, the one that the teachers did not like. I dropped out of high school in ninth grade. Now, my ninth grade was COVID, so if you know, you know. We only had about one semester of in-person school. So I've never experienced a high school party, prom, or a dance. I did see a high school dance for about 15 minutes, but I got kicked out because I wasn't supposed to be there. I was suspended. I don't know, bro. I guess I just thought doing bad shit would make me popular or get me more friends. By the time I was 16 years old, I was sitting on 198 pounds. I had completely lost interest in sports, not in school. I had already been completely humbled of what I thought reality was. I decided that enough was enough. I wasn't gonna lie anymore. Tired of feeling unhealthy, not going to school, living a lie. Honestly, just getting into a lot of trouble that I'll save for another story time. I couldn't be told no. I couldn't be told what to do. I couldn't be told I was wrong. I enrolled into an alternative school and started working out every single day. In the span of 6 months, I went from 198 to 180, 180 to 165. I worked out every day, morning and evening, for 8 months straight. I finally saw what my stomach looked like and felt healthy in my body. I'll never be embarrassed to show off my stretch marks because of all the hard work I put in to get the body I have now. By the time I was 18, I went from knowing and talking to 100 plus people to having about 3 people in my circle. I got accepted into Metro State for business.